Welcome back, everybody. And on this video, we've partnered with Screen Protech, and they have graciously sent us some beautiful, beautiful screen protectors for our vehicles. And just so you guys know, we'll give you a quick intro on the product. This product is not a PPF. It is specially designed for automotive electronics. This is with optimal clarity. They're slick to the touch, and they reduce fingerprints greatly. As you'll see when we do the install, there is quite a few steps here that we'll make sure we go over just so you don't screw it up. But with that point, so we have been sent the insurance, which gives us an extra screen protector inside here for whichever screen that you have. And that will ensure that even if there is a hiccup in the installation, that you do have that extra screen in case something does happen. And it is cheaper than buying an entirely new kit from Screen Protech, so the insurance is definitely worth it. Look into that. You can do it in your cart when you are ordering it. Now back to the install. It will install straight over your screen here, and it is great for even if you have a screen that's have some scratches or some imperfections. It goes straight over that, and it makes the screen look brand new. So it is not just for new cars, it is for any vehicle you have, and it will look brand new. Now, with a PPF, like I stated earlier, that this screen is not a PPF, so it will not yellow, it will not go orange, it will not start to peel, anything like that. It also has a very nice top coat, which is slick for your fingers, which is why it greatly reduces those fingerprints. Now, you will notice once we open it up, we'll see it here, you will notice that some pieces will be a little bit longer, and this is designed to just tuck right under your bezel, and we'll go through that in the install process, but it'll tuck right under there and you won't see it, or even the trim around, but you will not see it. With regards to not seeing it, it will look incredibly invisible on your screen, so you won't even tell it's there. You want to make sure you install with adequate temperatures. About room temperature is good, and you want to leave your windows cracked after the install. But without further ado, we'll show you what the install looks like, and we'll show you what we get in our Screen Protech care package. Okay, so now opening up, the packaging is very, very nice, just to mention, but Screen Protech, we're going to open it up here. We'll see what's inside as we're unpackaging here. So you have a little bit of solution right in the bottom here of that bottle. You'll just put some water in there. Some warm water is fine, and you'll fill it up about 3/4, and that will be how you spray the moisture on with that solution in there. As we keep going here, now we'll get into the screen protectors, and as you can see here, why we have so many, it looks like, is because we did get that insurance, and that will ensure that even if there's a mishap and it's not perfect, you can do it again and fix your mistake, and that way it's perfect. And like I said, it's easier and cheaper than buying a whole new set of screen protectors. So that is a nice touch there. But as you can see, we have our 2 screen protectors, and this is for the 2022 Sierra AT4. So this will go on the driver information cluster, and then of course down here we have our screens for the 12.4-inch display here. Our microfiber towel is in here. We'll open this up with your squeegee, so that will go hand in hand. We have our screens, we have our spray bottle. This will get filled with warm water, and we will show you the install. Okay, so starting the install now, and you can see the spray bottle here. We filled it up with water, and so you're supposed to spray the screen first, then we'll wipe it down with the microfiber. And you just want to make sure that you get all the corners and just make sure it's clean. And before you put the film on, spray the screen again. Once you spray the screen, then it is good to use a squeegee to just wipe it down, make sure it's clean, because you don't want any dust or air bubbles or anything or dirt to be on the screen. And then you'll find your film. It's good to spray a little bit of that water, that solution, on your fingertips so you don't have any of the oils from your fingers on the screen or the screen protector. So now as you're prepping for the screen protector to go on, you're going to spray the back of it as well as the front, and then you're going to of course spray the screen and go heavy on the water. Then you'll line it up here. Line it up to how you like it or to how it fits. Then you're going to spray the front of the screen. This is an important step. Do not miss it. Spray the front of the screen so when you're squeegeeing it, it glides rather than pulls the screen protector with you. Start roughly from the middle and go side to side. Just squeegee it on. Squeegee all the water out. All of those bubbles. And now if you do see bubbles, it can take up to 10 days for those bubbles to disappear. So don't worry if there is still a few lingering around. That is normal. So you'll just squeegee all the water out, all those air bubbles, right to the edge. And already you can see that it looks invisible completely. Make sure you go right to the edge and you don't see any more of those bubbles. Then a good trick is to put the squeegee inside of the microfiber, and then you'll go over the screen to dry it and squeegee at the same time with that, and that will ensure that everything is dry, and you go over again to make sure there's no air bubbles. But it looks great, and like I said, it does reduce those fingerprints. And you can get ones that are glare resistant so that you do not see the glare if you're in maybe a convertible or something like that. You can get a matte finish. That way you don't see the glare on the screen, which is kind of cool. But it looks incredible. It will help your fingers slide on the screen. That way it reduces fingerprints. Very nice looking. You can't even tell it's on there. So now we'll do the driver information cluster. And again, same process applies. You're going to spray the screen, spray your fingertips, just to make sure there's no oils or anything on there. You're going to wipe it down first. And this one you may find to be a little bit larger just because it's meant to fit inside of the bezel around the screen. So you are okay if it's a little bit larger, just tuck it in there. You might have to play with it a little bit just to get it up under the bezel. You're gonna spray it again. Then you will apply the film. And again, we're going to spray the back of the film. then you'll just kind of fit it in there like you did with the screen. Make sure any excess will be tucked up in the bezel. You'll just kind of make sure it's the way that you want it and make sure it's the way that it fits. Then of course you're going to spray the outside of the screen so that squeegee glides again. And then once you're satisfied with how it's positioned, you'll start the squeegeeing process, making sure all those air bubbles and all that liquid is out. And they're super easy to install. You don't have to have any prior knowledge in installing any type of screen protectors. It's basically similar to if you were to install your phone screen protector. Same idea. Or if you were in the tinting business, you would be a professional already. But no experience required. Very, very simple, very straightforward. The instructions are great. And the team at Screen Protech is phenomenal as well. But very simple to install. Like I said earlier, you can and may see those existing air bubbles, if there is any, up to 10 days later. So let it go up to 10 days and they will disappear. Again, wrap your microfiber towel around your squeegee and you'll get all of that solution out, along with maybe any air bubbles or anything in there. And it fits really nicely. You can see with this screen here is you can't even see it. Can't even see it, it's invisible. And it's great with the fingerprints and it slides so much easier. You have to get right up in those corners there. Is a little tricky on the information cluster. Okay, so now we're going to put the bottom section of the driver information cluster on. And again, same thing applies. You're going to squeegee, since we've already squeegeed the screen, I'm going to go ahead and put that bottom section on. And again, you got to fit it in there, and then once you're satisfied, you'll spray down the exterior once again with a healthy amount of water so that squeegee glides. Then you'll make sure to get out all the solution that's in there. And while that's happening, you can see the responsiveness is still there on the screen. So there, you can't even tell the screen protector is on there, and we're still very, very responsive. And I can't see any fingerprints. And I've been touching the screen for quite a bit now, and I can see no fingerprints on there. So it looks brand new. And because this truck was fairly new, there wasn't too many scratches or any blemishes on the screen, but it will significantly reduce those and it'll make it look brand new. So if you do have a screen that needs some updating, put a ScreenProtech screen protector on it and it will look brand new, as well as prevent those fingerprints and keep you protected from any further scratches or swirls or anything like that in your screen. And especially a screen the size of this on these new vehicles, definitely get it. It is a massive eyesore if your screen is full of fingerprints and swirls and everything like that. So definitely get it. It protects everything. It will just increase the value of your vehicle if you do have a screen protector on there. That way nothing really ages, especially in terms of screens. You don't see the fingerprints, you don't see those swirls or scratches, and it looks brand new again. So highly recommend this product. We do have one for the CT5V and the CT4V as well that will show you the install on those. But that will wrap up the video. And if you guys did want to pick yourself up one of these screen protectors, down pinned in the description below, we will have a link, and go through that link, get them there through Screen Protech, and you will not be disappointed. So phenomenal product, phenomenal customer service. It is, you can barely see any fingerprints again, but phenomenal product. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new. Drop your comments down below on any screen protectors you've had. And by far, this is the best one that we have tried. So shout out to Screen Protech. Their product is amazing. So we'll see you guys all in the next one.